Hey guys, Deondre 7 here, and you're gonna notice two things. One, I'm really tired right now. Well, I'm a little tired actually because if my eyes look red or something like that, it's because I just woke up from a nap not too long ago, and I just remembered that I promised Joe that I was gonna upload this Sonic the Hedgehog trailer reaction. Second of all, it is storming outside, so hopefully my freaking Wi-Fi and all that. Hopefully my power doesn't go out during this recording because we are going to be screwed. So, we're going to be reacting to Sonic the Hedgehog 2019 official trailer by Paramount Studios. Now, not really a Sonic fan. Like, I watched Sonic X when I was little, and I also watched Sonic Underground and the Sonic the Hedgehog animated series and that one Sonic cartoon with the naked hedgehog chick, not Amy. It was like her name was like Sally or something like that. Yeah, and I also watched that animated movie with the weird chick who was like part cat. I don't really know. That movie was weird. It was the one with like Metal Sonic as the main antagonist basically, and then spoiler alert, Metal Sonic dies by sacrificing himself. But whatever. We're gonna try and get this done before my connection goes off, because at least I'll have something to edit. So I'm gonna have my opinions at the end. I'm gonna say my opinions until the end of the video. You guys notice I don't have my hat on as well. That's the third thing y'all will notice. I was just too lazy to get it. Like, I sat down, and if you guys don't already know, I had like this huge desk in front of me blocking the door and everything. So whenever like I record, so like I'm too lazy to move the desk to get the hat now. So it's like, yeah, we're hatless for today's video. I'm sorry if that disappoints you guys, but I remember there was this one video where this guy was like, "Don't you ever take your hat off, man." But whatever, doesn't matter. We're gonna get through this together. We're gonna watch this as a family. I'm stalling way too much. We're already 2 minutes into the video. I'm sorry guys. I'm usually not like this. Without for someone in the comment section, you guys usually get triggered when I talk for a long time. So one of y'all put the timestamp down below on where the reaction acts. I mean what? where the reaction is. All right. So without further ado, let's react. All right.
What the?
I heard people like freaking out over Sonic the Hedgehog. Why does he have electric clothes? Okay, this already looks cheesy, and we haven't even seen anything. Okay, people are freaking out over. He doesn't have gloves. Oh, and they're playing Gangster's Paradise. Are you serious? Why the heck? Ugh. I was just about to say I heard people freaking out over what he looks like, and I saw what he looks like in one of the
energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
We have no choice.
Dr. Robotnik.
What the? Are you in charge here?
What did they do to him?
I'm wrong.
Okay, so Jim Carrey is Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman.
In a sequentially
Whatever
ranked
he's going
hierarchy
by
based
in
on
this
level
name.
of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize who...
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares. SFP!
Come on, man.
Meow? Oh, come on. Okay, pal, I want answers.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
No, but thank you for asking. Whatever this creature is, our job is to secure it,
So I'm
neutralize
guessing
it,
it's...
see what makes it tick.
Come on. Wait! What? Portal rings? You gotta be
Look
kidding
at
me.
this! I took 9 million steps today.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny. You don't deserve to have Gangster's Paradise in this movie.
How much longer? I can't breathe
Just
in here.
saying.
Do you have your child in that bag?
Oh!
I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
Oh.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
All right. Let's go over everything about the trailer. I'm not gonna do like a whole breakdown that's potentially gonna spoil the movie. I'm just gonna say my initial thoughts. So let's start off with visuals. Visuals, they're kind of iffy. Like, they're giving me a Detective Pikachu vibe. Like, I'm not exactly excited for it, but like, it's kind of interesting. But Sonic, he looks like he does not belong there. I'm just saying. Like, he does not belong there. And yikes. I only saw his face and I was like, oh gosh, that's terrifying. And now that I'm seeing the trailer, he just looks awkward. But I heard like the people who made it, I heard like people like, he's gotten so much backlash that the producers are actually... Yo, I hope my power does not go off, guys. I hear something beeping, so that means my thing knocked off something. It knocked something off the grid here. it ain't even it's not even in my house anymore. Connection is lost. Connection, probably Africa's getting that connection. That's not how power works, but it is in Deondre's universe apparently. Anyways, what I was saying, like, he just looks awkward, and I heard like the producers are actually gonna be changing his design. So when trailer 2 comes out, we will actually see we will probably be getting a better design. I just don't like how he doesn't have gloves. People are complaining about the eyes. That doesn't really bother me. It's just he just looks like a dude in a suit. That's the only thing. Like, he looks like a dude like just went to the freaking studio and just started wearing weird makeup to make himself look like a weird naked hedgehog hybrid. Like, that's what I don't like about it. The story does not look like I'm gonna be following it well. Like, okay, I know I usually say I don't really care about the story, I usually care about the actions, but going back to visuals, there's some scenes in it where it actually does look pretty cool. Like that scene where Sonic gets all electric like and then turns into like a little ball, and then he kind of just yeets off to destroy Dr. Eggman's weird thing. But one of his mechas, which the mechas just look like they don't really look like they're gonna have interesting designs for the mechas. They just look like they're just, typical MCU weapons. Like, that's what they look like. They look like MCU vehicles. Like, come on, you could have done better, guys. But I guess it is like the origin of like how Dr. Eggman meets Sonic and how they become enemies. So I guess this could work. I don't know. The story, yeah, again, doesn't look like it's gonna follow. I'm guessing this is supposed to be sort of like a prequel on how Sonic and Eggman meet. That's all I'm understanding from the trailer here. It's like their own universe of how Dr. Eggman and Sonic met, and it's obviously going to be taking place in the real world. So there's that. The characters, again, Sonic looks weird, but he has said some things that are actually pretty funny. Like, well, in my opinion, are funny. I have a weird sense of humor. Like when time basically stops because he's faster than time. Apparently, he's like, I walked 900 miles today, 900 miles today, or something like that. And then he kind of just dodges the missiles and stuff. And that one joke with where it's like basically he basically kidnapped the child, the human character. The human characters look like they're just gonna be kind of like they're generic bland characters to help out the CGI animal thing, the anthropomorphic animal. So it's like, yeah, like the typical cop guy who's like there to help out, who's here to help out who's there to help out the frickin' what's it called? Help out the main character, and then you're gonna have your typical girl character. So, and apparently she's gonna be black. So they're not just showing. So they're not just showing. They're not just showing the frickin' what's it called? What am I trying to say? They're not just showing the. No. We're not gonna cut this. We're gonna figure out what I'm trying to say. They're not trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out like. Oh, come on. They're trying to like say like, oh, we're not sexist and we're also not racist because we have a black lady. We don't just have a lady. She's a black lady. Anyway, I'm just being stupid here, but still. Editing is like, yo, my lights flickered. You better not freaking stop. It's been raining for like, how long has it even been raining? Jeez, I like woke up, it was already like dripping. The editing, again, they could have done a better job. I mean, this is me about the producers who made Fast and Furious. Even though I despise the Fast and Furious franchise, because they should have just killed it off after the first movie. I don't know, it was just stupid to me. Never got into the series. Pointless, just money cashing. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense because cash is money. It's just shameless product placements and stuff like that. And, like, it's they're trying to build like a whole MCU franchise with their movies. So, and apparently they're making a Hobbs and Shaw. Just kill off the franchise. We don't need any more Fast and Furious related movies. Gosh, it's a terrible franchise. Some of the scenes were like Sonic has like the electric and stuff, which is kind of weird because Sonic never showcased that power. I don't think he has. I haven't played a Sonic game in a while, so I wouldn't know. But apparently Sonic is like the Flash. Apparently he has electricity around himself. But I guess since he's a speedster, I guess we're just gonna have electric Sonic here. The performance in the voice acting. So the performance, Jim Carrey looks like he's gonna be a good Eggman, and looks like at the end where we have the bald Eggman, he looks like that's gonna be like his breaking point. And Jim Carrey he's crazy, so we might get a totally accurate Eggman. Like, he's a little sane. He's more of a narcissist. Well, Eggman was always a Eggman / Robotnik. He was always like a sort of. I know what I'm trying to say here. He was always a narcissistic kind of guy. So he was always a narcissist. So that I'm glad they got that right about him. Where like he thinks he's better than everyone else. He thinks he's smarter than everyone else. He thinks he's the ultimate human being. He thinks he's the best thing since Betty White in frickin' Sliced Bread. All right. What am I trying to say here? What's another thing? The voice acting. I don't really like the voice for Sonic. He just sounds too. I know. He's not. They're not trying to make it sound too cheesy, even though the movie looks cheesy itself. But the voice actor. I know I'm being too picky here, but the voice actor sounds way too generic. That's my opinion on that. He looks way too generic. All the character, but like basically the only character that I'm going to, it looks like the only character that I'm actually going to be expecting character development from is Jim Carrey's character, Eggman. Because, I mean, one, Jim Carrey is one of my favorite actors of all time. And two, it's freaking Jim Carrey as Eggman. And he actually has the character off, like, correctly. So it's like, I'm actually pretty excited for that. The other characters, like the human characters, the main human protagonist and the main female protagonist, they look like they're just kind of going to be there just to be there. So it's like, you know, we're here to help Sonic out. Sonic's character, I mean, they try to get his character, so at least they're trying to actually get his character a little right. It's just his design is kind of weird and his voice. I'm sorry, but every time I hear his voice, like, if I close my eyes, I'm not going to imagine Sonic. I'm just going to imagine, like, generic protagonist who thinks he's awesome kind of guy. And then there's the, I was about to say there's the Eggman. And then, like, there's, like, the general who's, like, trying to actually stop Sonic, I guess, who's working with Jim Carrey. Or not the general. He was like the sergeant or something. Was he the colonel or whatever? No, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not going back to the trailer. That trailer, they had the nerve to freaking have "Gangsta's Paradise," one of my favorite rap songs, in this freaking movie. Like, why? This does not deserve this. This is not worthy of that status. Are you serious? Now every time I listen to that song, I'm just going to be thinking weird humanoid Hedgehog and Dr. Robotnik. I'm okay with Dr. Robotnik any day, but Sonic, no. Jeez. Yeah, and then the human character, the rest of the human characters, they just kind of look like they're just there for a paycheck. It's like, they're just there to be there, so... Here's that. And that's basically... So overall, I'm not exactly excited for this. So, yeah, there's that. But anyways, that's the end of this reaction slash... Not really... I wouldn't really call this breakdown, but it's just like the after reaction. Like, what I think of the trailer so far. But, for my next video tomorrow, hopefully by tomorrow... Because I'm supposed to be going over by friends tomorrow, but tomorrow we're just gonna be reacting to the Far From Home trailer. I know I'm a little late on these trailer reaction guys, but it's whatever. It's like no one's really watching these videos anyway, but like, so yeah, and plus I'm not really gonna get that many views since, you know, the hype for that trailer is basically gone now. But I didn't react to the first one. It's just because, like, the main antagonist is supposed to be Mysterio, so it's like, why would I really be excited for that? Because Mysterio's like one of the worst Spider-Man characters in my opinion. So I always hated Mysterio. I'm sorry, I'm not really a fan of the whole like, oh, I have powers, but they're not real powers. You know what I mean? And they have the weird fish helmet. Well, okay, the fishbowl helmet. That just, no. Why out of all the villains they added Mysterio? Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Next reaction will be the Far From Home trailer. The next video is going to be a reaction of the Far From Home trailer. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, make sure you guys like if you want more reactions like this. I don't know why you would want more reactions to the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but it's your guy. It's what you guys like. Make sure you guys make sure you guys comment down below what other trailers you guys want me to react to, even though I don't really know that many movies coming out besides Godzilla King of the Monsters and Far From Home and this crap. Hopefully I get to watch Detective Pikachu soon so I can make a review on it, because I do want to do movie reviews. We're going to do every single category on this channel, guys. What else? Subscribe to this channel if you guys want more. I make reaction. I don't just make reaction videos. I basically just do everything on this channel. Gaming, vlogs, skits, whatever. And make sure you guys follow my Instagram, all my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Links to those will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys have a good one. Love you all. Deondre 7. Whoa!